This is Smithee.tv.
So, what's up? JJ Lieberman, The Meltdown, and I'm with everybody's favorite brown person, not just brown comedian, Amish PAtel. Say hello.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hold on one sec. So I'm gonna be making an intro. Making an intro soon on Fiverr.com. That is not one of our sponsors, but definitely use them. Better than that fat fuck we use for posters.
He knows. Oh God, that's awful.
No, I'm saying this.
I told you about Fiverr though, eh?
Yeah, Fiverr.
Nice.
Fiverr.com.
It's good.
And we're gonna green screen this bad boy, and eventually we're going back on the weekly. We had some technical problems.
But hey, tell them we're gonna be in the Bellagio.
Yeah, we're gonna. Can we do Bellagio Casino around Goldhart?
We're gonna be in a casino, in a poker room, doing
we'll
the
be
Meltdown.
in a poker room. What would be great is if you could hear people shuffling the chips. Anyways, that's how it's going. So things are good. Happy 2015. Happy New Year. Happy since you've last seen us, Amish PAtel has banned me from doing his stupid comedy show on Friday nights.
Well, JJ had a meltdown and made two women cry and leave without paying their bill. They were bawling too.
One
and then,
woman cried.
And then he made it sound like they attacked him, and we're like, what are you talking about? They were just sitting there, and they were talking through the sets, which was annoying. But then JJ was also having a bad day, had a meltdown. It was very entertaining. All I said was, look, say sorry to the producer that I produced. That's all I said. I said, just say sorry to the guy. Just say, like, listen, man, I had a rough night, whatever.
Let's go
JJ's like, tell that guy to fuck off, and then...
Let's go to
what do you want me to do?
The backstory was...
You're putting me in the middle.
Over the summertime...
Trying to get you on that show for months. What do you want me to do?
Over the summertime, they told me I was going to headline the show. And they said it will headline for October. I never got to headline the show, so I was doing like these little 7-minute spots. And then again,
why? Who said you were gonna headline it?
You said. I said can I headline my birthday, which was November 7th?
No, you never said that.
Yeah.
If you came in and said it was your birthday,
yeah, it was my birthday.
Both Andy and I would have put you on.
You knew it was my birthday. You gave me a spot. So I said, can I headline my birthday? And they said no. And I shouldn't even say because it's my birthday.
You didn't say. You didn't say with your birthday. If you said it with your birthday, we would have been like, yeah, headline for sure.
It should be I should headline the show because the 3 other shows we've worked on together, I crushed. Anyways, I don't want to be
incredible
that
shows.
asshole who says they're good. But anyways, so it was, when was this? In December?
That's in like December, yeah.
December. So what happened was it was a slow night because they rely on a bringer show, which is such a faux pas in stand-up. Anyways,
it's not a faux pas. A lot of the biggest shows in New York and Toronto were started like that. We're starting off like that.
There's no comedy club in the world that has a bringer show.
No, a lot of big independent shows are started.
Yeah, okay,
well, a lot of big ones. I mean, I don't want to name them, but like they've told me like we started off as bringers and you eventually become
this guy on Cheap Laughs, the one
No.
who does the Monday night.
No, someone that you love and respect.
Lunatic. Anyways, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All the way down. Yeah, but you know what though? That's a different time.
No, you can't. Don't make excuses.
Yeah, it's a different time. Anyways, so I get Amish is hosting. No concept of crowd control. He's just letting these
come on.
Chicks talk through his
We
bits.
were talking to them. We were settling them down. They would settle down, and then they'd start like they would start up again.
They were two drunk lushes that you hustled in from the street. So anyways, then Ernie Vicente goes on stage and at every joke he does, they interrupt his joke.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you get back on. You don't say, hey, listen up, bitches, shut the fuck up.
I did say that, but I didn't say, listen up, bitches, shut the fuck up. I said, hey, let's settle down. Let's watch the show, whatever. I talked to them.
They always put me on early, which whatever. And so
that's a weird thing. I don't know why you have an issue with that.
Because it's with, I can't do what I want to do right off the bat. Because if I do it, then you're going to get, or your idiot producer, co-producer is going to get upset for doing my material.
What? No, that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Why would he
true.
get more upset early in the show, not later in the show?
Anyways, because the crowd is warm, they're ready for comedy. You can't.
Well, now you're making excuses.
No.
You're saying you can't go on early because you can't warm a crowd up.
No, I can go up. I'll do my thing, but then he gets upset. I look at his look on his face. Is like.
That's because you made the two women cry.
No, that was that. So what happens is I step on stage. I didn't say Stugats.
Come on.
That means nothing.
This is where this story goes bullshit.
I didn't say nothing.
This
and
is
the
where
one idiot in the front row, she yells out, "You're afraid of us."
No,
and
she did not.
You didn't even hear.
No, she
there
didn't
was
do that.
3 people who
You're making shit up.
That DJ, he heard it too. What's his-
No one heard
You
it.
want to ask him? No, on Friday night.
Call him.
You want to bet?
Call him.
I don't have his number.
DJ told me like,
The
look,
DJ, not DJ, not the karaoke guy.
no. Oh, the karaoke guy.
Yeah.
He said he heard it.
Yeah, he was right there.
Oh.
He was right there, and I'll bet you anything you want, any amount of the money.
It still doesn't matter.
So
like,
why don't we make the bet? Because you know it. So I get on stage, and before I even open my act, she says, she goes, "You're afraid of us." I didn't even say anything, and I looked at them, and I said, honestly, I said, this is why I understand the Ray Rice video. Everyone laughs. And then I counter it with, I've never hit a woman. That's what I said. Never. I didn't say I would never. I said never. To this day, I have. No, I would never hit.
This is okay. Yeah.
No,
See,
no, no.
This is the issues. These are the issues we're running into.
But these are jokes. If you don't understand when you're in a comedy show that these are jokes, I wasn't maliciously attacking her. I said,
"Oh, you were."
No, I wasn't. I said,
"Come on."
How come there was?
You've had like 4 meltdowns, by the way. Can we say that? I've seen you do like 4
Probably-
legit meltdowns
probably
on stage.
I take the over
You shout.
on that.
Now, I'll say this: when we produce a professional paid show, you bring it, and it's
Yeah.
amazing, and you're a different person. But these open mics, you go up adversarial, you go up cranky.
Because I'm trying to work. It's that
You
thing
cause shit. You start little fights.
No. It's that thing that Patrice O'Neill said on Fox News. The same place funny comes from is the same place bombs. The same place bombs come from is the same place funny comes from. I said that there was honestly that night. It was a slow night. There were 10 people in that crowd.
Okay.
8 of the 10 people.
By the way, Kapow, 27 weeks in a row, it's been packed. We've had 2 semi-quiet
Right.
nights.
Okay. Stop.
Just don't worry.
Product
Go on.
place-
Why are you
fucking product
Now-
placement
no,
on my show?
I tried to get him on the show as a producer. He does this. I can't get him. I'm trying for months to get him on. He does this. I can't get him on anymore. And now he goes around talking shit about the show. Oh, it's a bringer. It's not respected.
No.
I've never heard him say a bringer's not respected before I did.
I refuse to do the Monday night one.
Which one?
I'm not gonna say his name.
I don't do any
I
bringer
won't
shows.
bring.
Because I'm not bringing
So-
to other people's shows. I have my shows to bring to. Bringer
So-
shows are for like early
Listen, let
comics.
me finish this story.
Let them bring a crowd, put on pros. We always have pros to headline. The pros always appreciate it. I say, look, sell your tickets to them. It's a good business model.
Okay.
There's nothing to
So I say the Ray Rice video comment. People laugh. I say I'd never hit a woman. People are still laughing. I would honestly, I would never lay. I don't believe in hitting a man.
No, I know you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
It's that you go out and say it. And the reason you wouldn't
But-
is because you're a coward. I've seen you run away. I've seen the reason you wouldn't hit a woman is because you're worried the woman can beat the shit out of you.
No,
That's
no.
what you're worried about.
No.
No, it is. You're worried that like she'll hit you back and then she'll call the cops. That's what you're afraid of. But anyway, go on. I would never hit a woman. Okay, fine. It's such
So
a
I
noble.
say this-
What a white knight. He doesn't go up and say it every other day.
I say this. It's a total joke, and then it leads into this bit about being the commissioner of the NFL, being Roger Goodell, where I said, if I was the commissioner of the NFL, I would have moved the team to Las Vegas. I'd start a gambling ring, and I would be shooting up players with steroids. And then when the Department of Justice comes, I'd be sitting there with a fucking gun like Tony Montana, shooting everyone. And
good.
people are dying. So I get done the bit, and I look over, and these 2 girls, the whole time, they're not laughing. They were like talking.
They're just talking to each other.
They're talking
They're
to
awful.
each other.
They're awful people.
No. So what happened? The one woman knew what was said. The one I'm gonna stop looking at the fucking camera like it's a talk show. The one woman understood that comment. The other woman, who I guess her girlfriend, they were a couple, didn't understand. So I explained it, and I said to them after I've done the bit, after I get applause breaks, I said, "Hey guys, honestly, you can't talk during my set." And she freaked out. She said, "We're leaving. We're leaving." And I said, "This is what I said." I said, "Good. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants you here." And that's when you and Andy start sprinting
No.
towards
The
stage.
sprinting happened when she started crying.
No.
And you
because
kept yelling at her.
But here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. She was the aggressor, and then she became the victim. She was like, I'm victim. I'm the victim now. She's the one who started. You can't walk into a bar, start a fight, get your ass kicked, and say I'm the victim. Metaphorically, that's not a good one. But I'm saying, you know what though? If Floyd Mayweather is in the ring and some crazy fan jumps into the ring and starts rushing him, well, he's gonna step back and put the fan down. He's not gonna knock the fan out, but he's gonna tackle the fan. That's all I did. I got the heckle.
No. You knocked him out full force. I would say. In the comedic metaphor, you knocked out full force. Where Floyd, we said Mayweather was it? The boxer. So the professional boxer would have done like a little jab.
I did jab, but
you didn't do a little jab.
I did a jab.
You basically did. Imagine Mike Tyson. This is what JJ did comedically. Imagine Mike Tyson really punched Zach Galifianakis, like really knocked him out in real life. That's what you did.
To my defense,
she looked like Zach Galifianakis.
To my defense, it was like a knockout.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that bitch had a weak chin. I went for a little jab. I went for a little comedic jab, and as soon as that hit, her knees buckled and her head she got the double concussion. The concussion from the hit and the concussion as her fat body hit the ground.
Okay. It's possible she's Swedish.
And so she starts crying
like a Swedish NHL player.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Exactly. and what happened was, and then she stands up crying and she says he's paying for the bill. And when she said, and honestly, if they just had a burger on their table, I would have said fine, I'll pay for the bill. But that motherfucker had nachos, red wine. Them bitches were getting drunk and fat at the same time. And I know I'm a sucker for gluten. That's $50.
Gluten.
Whatever.
Gluten, no.
It is gluten and glutton.
Gluten
whatever.
and glutton, yeah.
What is glutton? Food?
Glutton means you eat too much. It's like the 7 deadly sins. Gluten is
holy
like wheat,
shit.
that
So
wheat shit.
she stands up. She starts crying. That's when Fruman starts running to the stage with his beer in his hand. He's waving his hand, and I thought he was. Now I'm starting to lose it because I'm only 3.5 minutes into the set. And I'm fucking losing.
You looked sad. We sent you messages like, "Hey, are you okay? Are you gonna be okay?" Didn't we send you messages like, "Hey, are you okay?"
She said he's paying for it. I said, "Shut up, you fucking bitch." That's what I said.
But you said it like you were gonna start crying. You said,
No. And then I got done my set.
And you walked out.
No, I walked out.
And me and Andy were like, "Yo, are you okay? What's wrong? Where'd you go?"
And that was it.
We were like, "Where'd you go? You didn't get because she was gone by then."
She was gone.
But you still left and waited outside, and we were like, "Where are you? Like, are you upset? Are you mad at us?" Do you know the weird thing is that this happens? He's mad at us now. Like, what? How does this happen? You walk to people, and then he's mad at us. You look so upset that night. You really look like a couple of.
I was upset.
I feel like you ran outside to go have a tear.
No. I didn't
tears.
Ernie, we went to another gig afterwards. And we didn't talk. I was so upset because I can't believe I was getting censored when I wasn't in the wrong. I will admit.
Don't say censored.
Dude. The owners of the bar, Mandy and Todd, said they were happy. They don't want those clients.
They weren't there though.
No, but they read the emails, and they said from my story and from the two crazy lunatic women.
She sent a weird email.
Yeah, she said but she said that was verbatim of how I explained the story. So we actually the email that they got, the owners of the bar, the email that they got was exactly how I just explained the story.
Oh, so you think she in the email said, "Well, as he walked up, I said, this loser can't handle us," or what did she say? What did you say?
She said the words were, "You're afraid of us."
You're afraid. So she said in the letter, "You're afraid of us." No.
She did. Ask Mandy.
I wonder.
Yeah, she said that. She said
as he was walking up, I provoked him by saying, "You're afraid of us," and then he lost his temper.
So now I can't do this stupid show. And he said the one condition I do this open mic on Friday nights. Well, I'm telling you.
Bringer shows, big pros on the show.
Yeah, there are.
Every week there's
it's
a big
good
pro.
show. It's a good show.
It's a great show.
He said the only way I can do the show is if I apologize to the producer. And I said
because you made fun of him though after so many times with so many people.
Yeah.
And now you talk bad about the show. You go around and it's a bringer. It's not a real.
I don't say it.
And then you go, but you also say, Why did Andy come up and do this? He's anxious. Well,
I'm sorry.
He's one of your people.
I'm sorry.
You guys are a neurotic bunch. He gets worried. He's
I'm sorry. He was probably touched as a kid growing up.
He's like a Woody Allen. He's like a Woody. Doesn't he look like Woody Allen?
Yeah, he is Woody Allen.
He's fucking Woody Allen.
So I refuse to apologize because you know what? That's it. Because we had something, anyways. We were putting together rock star shows where people were making money,
and we will.
And then you wanted to do some Friday night lunatic at a diner.
think about a weekly bringer.
Which I
is
love,
that
the diner. But
The diner is fantastic. It's a regular show. People come in. We
Yeah,
get
it's a
their
good show.
contacts. We can sell tickets to these people. That's the whole point.
But you act like you have no power over the situation. There's a problem with you. You become a little turtle. You got to be a fucking man.
Come on. How did I turtle? What did I
You're
do?
like, I can't. You got to deal with him. What do you mean?
I didn't say deal with him. Just acknowledge he's a producer with me. Say like, dude, I had a rough night. They did this. They attacked me. Whatever. All you do is you just make fun of the guy.
Yeah,
And you call him a loser for getting upset. That two women are crying at his show. It's like if two people get into a fight, right?
One.
Just because one guy started the fight doesn't mean the other person has to. Like in real life, you would avoid physical contact by any means.
Of course,
right?
There's
But-
no need to hit someone.
There's no need to hit someone, right? But you did a verbal equivalent of that. You could have handled the situation more like subtly, but instead you shut up, you crazy man! Like you started screaming, you turned red, you look like you're gonna. She's crying.
She probably thought
Even when she's crying, you don't stop. You keep shut the fuck up.
that would have been great.
Like
What
you're-
was that movie from the 80s where the pie eating contest and one kid starts puking and everyone starts puking? Stand By Me? Stand By? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Where she starts crying, I start crying, you guys start crying.
And you.
everyone's crying.
Yeah. Oh.
Good. Tell her, don't ever come to comedy show, you dumb bitch. Anyways, that was
Well, if you're gonna talk through it, don't. You can.
It's not
I've
def-
seen worse things. I mean, it can get pretty ugly.
there.
No, in real life, like people
Well,
talking
for-
through a comedy show, comics get ugly. Like
Dude, the one
culturally,
person,
it's like a pretty standard.
one of my close friends, I'm not going to say his name, someone attacked him on stage and started choking him, not my dog.
What?
Yeah.
Not my dog. That hipster kind of place.
Yeah.
That's such a quiet hipstery kind of place. Like,
And
who would
then
attack
what about
was-
the Jim Jeffries, the guy who ran on stage and punched Jim Jeffries?
Yeah, he
What
didn't
do
do
you-
anything. Did he? He got knocked out.
Oh,
again.
he did. No, he did. He just didn't fight back.
Oh, he
There's
didn't
no,
fight back. Oh.
Yeah. People run on stage.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
But even I find comics, there's a culture in stand-up where even if someone says like, "Ha, me too," like I was watching Chris D'Elia, and someone said like, "Yeah, me too," and Chris D'Elia was like, "Shut up, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
we were
fucking
there,
care
yeah.
what you think. I tell the joke, whatever," and he just
Yeah.
ripped on someone, and the guy's like, "Oh, sorry," like what? He's just some goofy guy who doesn't know. I remember what's his name too. I shouldn't say his name, but like good friend of both
I'm
of
not
ours.
timing this, so make sure you tell me.
I'll tell you. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Good friend of both of ours,
Yeah.
who's I'll say this much. He's been in jail. He looks kind of like aggressive, right? And some old man, some like 45-year-old with his wife was at this small show with 4 comics, and he's just like going along with the jokes. He's like, "Yeah, me too," like he was just like agreeing. This dude, our friend, goes up and says, "Hey, bro, shut the fuck up, or we'll go outside and I'll fuck you up." And this is his wife.
I know who it is.
You know who it was, right?
Oh,
But I'm like,
yeah.
Come on, dude. The guy was not even being mean-spirited. He was
Where
just
was
like,
that again?
he was
I don't remember
all
that.
you had to say is go up and be like, "Dude, don't talk during the show.
But
It
there's
ruins
a-
people's timing, whatever." Like, just tell them. I don't understand this thing where you go up and like, "Me and you outside, I'll fuck you up. Don't talk during the fucking comics." And the guy's just like this
But see-
45-year-old like nice Jewish man with his wife just standing there. "I love comedy. Me too. I did that too." And the guy just like, yells at him and
But
says,
here's the thing: how you know I wasn't in the wrong?
"Okay."
Because
Ryan's laughing too now. This is
Because-
good. Can we get a camera on Ryan too, just so I don't look like
One day you'll get a
when I said the comment, everybody in the audience laughed about the Ray Rice video because everyone knew it was clearly a joke. You know what? Here's the problem with people who walk into comedy shows. If you walk into something like a horror, or you walk into what are those? Not horror, thriller.
Literotica? Okay.
No, you walk into a thriller.
An erotic thriller.
an erotic thriller.
Well,
Well,
whatever.
there's like genre called literotica,
But
which
why-
is like this
why
Gian
is it-
Gomeshi shit.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
why is it okay that in a movie they can get away with? I never talk about rape. I never talk about hitting women, right? Oh no, I never talk about rape.
He has to retract his own as he's speaking.
No,
I never
but-
talk about hitting women.
But as a joke,
Yeah.
a joke, I do. But why is that inappropriate when people know the setting is a comedy club?
Because here's what you and all the comics kind of don't get. Like, you know the culture of stand-up comedy. Other people are walking in. They don't know. They're just like, they get there.
But that's the
And
thing.
they don't
you
get it.
You can't bring my censorship into your world. You know why? You know why you can't bring your censorship into my world? Because if I bring my uncensored ship into your world, then I'm the one who's a piece of shit.
Right.
If I bring my personality into a workplace environment, I get fired. If I bring my personality to the streets, I go to jail further. So this is an area of, this is a performance art where I'm allowed to be myself.
Yes.
And I'm allowed to be it. And with Grant, these are not how I do think. Like, I don't think like that. But this is just me expressing a point of view. I don't express that point of view on the street because I'll go to jail or I'll end up in CAMH, which is an institute for lunatics.
Fine. So I agree with your right to do everything. I agree with stand-up comics.
I'll edit that clip and put that. That shit should go viral.
That's
It's over. That's it. That's a meltdown with JJ Lieberman. Done. I mean, no.
The only thing, like, it's just not good for you. You know, like it's just not a good way to operate.
But
like it's like fine. I agree with your right to do it. I agree that stand-up comedy should be what it is. I'm still not gonna go on stage and be like, shut the fuck up, fuck you, whatever. I've seen people handle it so well. Louis C.K. handles it so well. He says, "Fuck you, shut the fuck up," but you know he's joking, and he's like, you know, it's like.
But when I said my comment, everyone knew I was joking because everyone laughed.
They were crying.
They were crying because you know what? This is my end statement. People are soft in society. You got to man up. Men, you got to man up. Women, you got to female up. I don't know what that is. Well, female up is taking more money from men, so you're already doing that. Okay. That's it. Okay, so fadetobrown.com. Follow me at Craig Lieberman. It's blown up. Great. And then this is Smithee.tv. Next time we'll probably be here, but we're soon gonna have the poker room, and we'll do once a month with Amish PAtel. How's that, Ryan?
Yes.
Is that the name of the show?
Once a month with Amish PAtel.
Once a month with Amish PAtel. I'll get
That's
that
what my
fiver.
girlfriend says.
That was impressive, guys. Before I go, 20 minutes about how I was right, he was wrong. I'm out of here. Thank you.